A half inner tent can be positioned in various ways, but it must be assembled so that the air intakes on the outer tent and inner tent are opposite each other. To assemble the half inner tent, start by loosening all the ground tensioners so that the central pole can be lifted up. From above, push the pole down through the opening at the top of the inner tent and place it on the square reinforcement on the floor next to the door opening. Attach the inner tent to the fastening points near the top of the Nordic teepee. 5 fastening points are used for a half inner tent. The toggles are pulled through the rings at the top of the Nordic teepee and fastened in the lower rings. Attached to the wall, first in the middle and then at the bottom. The toggles in the middle are pulled through one ring and then attached to the other one. The toggles at the bottom are all attached direct to the rings with the exception of the toggles at each end of the long side of the inner tent. The toggles there are pulled through the ring in the outer tent and then fastened to the ring in the inner tent. Stretch the inner tent's floor by tightening the floor tensioners on the outside as well, making sure that the tension is evenly distributed. To make the floor of the inner tent as smooth as possible, it's important to first stretch the long side of the floor at the 2 points indicated here. Then stretch the middle floor tensioners behind the central pole, and finally at the 2 remaining floor tensioners until the floor is smooth. If you're using a large teepee, it could be hard to reach the top of the tent. In this case, you can partially lower the Nordic teepee to be able to install the inner tent. The half inner tent does not need to be detached when packing your Nordic teepee.